There's a noise a lot of gamers remember. Alright. Had to make sure all my stuff was updated. I'm not gonna really read a lot of the voices except for like storyline progress. You're going to hear my PS2 working overtime, though, because this is an old game. It's PS2. Like I said, I'm only going to be reading storyline. Whoops, nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to go over here. I think I'm going to go down here. Alright. You must be Ryu. Welcome to Duel Academy. I'm Chancellor Shepard. We aim to create the next generation of duelists. Study hard to become the next king of games. In 3 months, there will be a huge event on campus. We'll hold the Tag Force Tag Duel Tournament. You need to make friends to find your tag partner. That's it for the introductions. Class is about to begin, so go to the classroom. At classroom, your teacher Velian waits for you. Make sure to do what Velian asks. For those who don't know, that's Dr. Crowler. His first name, his legal first name, I'm turning off the tutorials. And then turning on, making everything quicker. Because I, for the most part, know how this game works, and I can explain most things.
There's a new student come today. His scores on the admittance test were rather impressive. This may be my chance to get rid of Dropout Boy. Huh? How long have you been there?
So I'm going to be over the Ojama yellow loading screen.
My name is Velian Crowler. I'm by far the top teacher in the entire academy. Feel free to brag to your friends about me. Also, you're Ryu, the new transfer. Yeah, I beat you here. Wait up, Jaden. Silence, or is detention for you? No, not that! Ryu, don't become a slacker like him. Now I'll explain what I expect from you in class. You have class every day from Monday to Saturday. It's Japan. Class begins promptly at 8 a.m. Don't be late. Study hard and you'll catch up in no time. You have a little time till class starts. Talk to the other kids, make some new friends. What do you want? A Slifer slacker once talks to the Chaz, Princeton. What nerve? Stop bugging me, step off.
You're the new transfer student who came today. I'm Bashi Misawa. Nice to meet you. Class will start soon. I'll see how bright you are. I'm trying to do the dub voices. They're not going to be perfect.
You're new here, aren't you? I can tell a lost puppy when I see one. I'm Alexis Rose. I hope we'll be friends. If you ever get lost, feel free to ask me. So you're new. Zane, no need to glare. This is Zane Truesdale, top duelist at Door Academy. Oh hi, you're the new transfer, right? I'm Osiris Truesdale, not that it matters. You'll get better grades than me in no time. Hey, you're the new kid. I heard all about you. I'm Jaden Yuki, or Yuki Judai for those who watch the dub only. I'm the top Frosh duelist. It's sweet to meet ya. I hope we get to duel soon.
I've never seen you before. You new? I'm Chumley Huffington. I flunked a year, so I'm still a freshman.
Class is about to begin. Take your seats, children. Mic test check. Check 1, check 2. Huh? Isn't today a special lecture by the Chancellor? He's away on business, so I'm his replacement. Starting from today, call me Chancellor Crowler. Chancellor Crowler? And maybe I'll replace Shepard permanently.
Temporary Chancellor Crowler.
Who dares call me temporary? Ah! Chancellor Shepard? I thought you left.
I changed my mind, so you want to replace me?
we're done with today's lesson. Ryu, I'll show you to your dorm. Actually, I'll handle it. I'm Professor Lyman Banner. I teach alchemy and I'm headmaster of Slifer Dorm. I'll leave it to you, Professor Lyman Banner. Ryu, please follow me. This is your new home, Slifer Red Dorm. Meow. Oh, hi, Pharaoh. This is Pharaoh. He's everyone's favorite. This is such a great dorm that even cats love it. Your room is room 204. Oh, but before, it's dinner time, so eat first. Dinner is at 7 p.m. Meals here are always first come, first served. So if you come late, there may be no food left. Eyes forward, students. Please join me in welcoming a new student. Ryu has just transferred to Slifer Red. I know you'll all get along. Now, Ryu, please introduce yourself. Kid's got vigor. Yeah, just like Jaden. That's the kind of person I like. See, you've already made friends. Jaden, Cyrus, and Chumley. After the meal, show Ryu our rooms. Leave it to us, Teach. Good. Now let's eat. Phew, I chowed down big time. Alright, Ryu, we'll take you to your room. Jaden, wait up! We shouldn't run for an hour after we eat. Whatever, let's go. Jaden Yuki, ladies and gentlemen. This is your room, Ryu. No roommates? Then you get this room all to yourself. Lucky. But if you get lonely, stop by our room. We're only 2 doors down. Well, it's getting late. Time to catch some Z's. Yeah, Ryu looks pretty wiped out. Let's head back to our room. See you tomorrow. Class starts at 8 a.m. Don't oversleep. Okay, so the list of duelists here. Yeah, we don't really have anything yet. This game is cleverly disguised as a dating sim. Yes, I am not joking. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Dating sim. That is because you have to reach a certain affection with certain characters. Also, hi, Pharaoh. Whoop. Alright, so let's get our first card game in action. Now, previously I played a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games that didn't use the conventional rules. This game uses the real rules of the card game. So you're actually going to see me implement real-life strategies around this time period. I believe this era was called Reaper format. It was right after GOAT. Not a bad hand to start the duel. So, defense, and go ahead and activate the field spell. So, this guy has a carbon copy of the deck that we're using. The starting deck in this game is not too bad. Is our starting hand the same? It's a very simple strategy using water monsters. I will tell you all to keep a lot of this in mind, because what we're going to do is one of the first strategies I'm going to use is I'm going to try to improve this deck. Because it's probably the easiest one we will improve. Because we almost have a lot of the stuff that makes it good. Oof. Really? Why would you do that? I mean, yeah, I'm just going to draw it again. Alright. Ah, not Wabaku!
Well, Wabaku's an annoying card. It essentially makes it so it can't. It makes it so none of your monsters can be destroyed in battle, and you take no battle damage. Pretty good card.
That hasn't had that many printings. Giant Kettle Cure Master, why not? Summon Kappa Avenger and equip it with the Steel Shell. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to crash here so I can get out his life points.
Share the pain, huh? Well, that's good. That's decent removal. So I'll sack my face-down monster to force him to sack his face-down monster. Starboy, yeah, not bad, not bad.
And that is GG.
Man, I miss these days of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I hate what it is now.
And then, of course, you get DP. That is the currency in the game. Don't expect much after this time, because how this is also determined is how much you do and the level of the duelist. The duelist in question was a Slifer Red, so he only gives 25 duel points. And then this is going to happen a lot. The records are going to change. So. Okay, so now we have some money. I don't know if we have access to this yet. We're going to go to the shop here. And we're going to get a sandwich here. Now, how sandwiches work, or there is a roulette. And then what you land on determines what you get. I used to be a master at this, but I'm definitely out of practice. And then this is Dorothy. What are cards? What are those? So the packs starting out are nothing special. So tomorrow we're going to try to grind out this pack a little bit, the water pack. Fire. So each day we get a different pack based on attributes. So I believe it is Tuesday in games. So Monday gives you dark. Fire is Tuesday. Then Wednesday's water. Thursday's wind. Friday gives you light. And Saturday gives you earth. And then this is on Sunday. This pretty much has every card from the previous sets. It's the best way to get the recruiters, in my opinion. I'll go over what those are later. Okay, let's see. I'm actually going to buy a few packs. Because I need to grind out these packs. Because we need cards from them to gain other packs. Ooh, Dark Elf ain't bad. Kaiba, man! I see how it is. Jirai Grumo isn't bad. Dimension Hole, Dark Spirit, and Dark Core's alright. Dark Magic Curtain, well, if I get a Dark Magician, that'll be helpful. That's crazy. I got one of the Ultra Rares on the first pack. That's kind of insane. Okay, so Pharaoh the cat is in our dorm room, and I didn't pet him in the correct place to get him to follow me. You actually, if you see Pharaoh, you want him to follow you. Where'd he go? The problem is, though, he's not in a static area. He moves randomly on the map depending on the time of day. So, because I failed immediately, well. But it essentially makes it so no matter what, whenever you talk to one of the main casts, you will always have a good talk with them. So, see, you had a good talk with Jaden there. And that was a negative one, so that didn't help me. And depending on what sound effect plays, it's like it's good or bad. And you can have a talk with them once every location. So let's get another duel win. Alright, fine. Okay, going second is better because you get the first attack of the game. So note to self, don't talk to Cyrus about his hobbies. Jaden wants to talk about dueling, that's good. Not as good of a starting hand as my last duel, but it's not bad. We're going to be mostly dueling a lot of Slifer Reds in the beginning because our deck is not that good. Whiptail Crow ain't a bad card. The Dark Hexia Fusion, that's a pretty decent card too. Not going to get through this though. Humanoid Slime has a big rear, and before you can activate that, let me get rid of it. No. A Fiend Comedian, what? Really? Ooh. And there's one of my boss monsters for this deck. I want to get rid of the Dark Hexial Fusion because you can cheat out fusion monsters with that card. So, not great.
Another amphibian beast. Cool. Alright, I'll set the jellyfish. I want to go to the battle phase. Well, let's see what this is. Crass Clown. Glad I got rid of that. Ah, good old clown control. Again, I miss these days. Alright. Let's battle. Knock this thing down. So this card's weird. Call a coin, toss, and call it. If you are right, all my cards are banished, removed from the game. If you call it wrong, I think you have to send number of cards equal to a card from your deck to the grave. I could see some utility of that today, unfortunately. We're gonna go on the offensive here. Well, you obviously can't beat a monster with 1400 attacks, 1400 defense, so I don't want to attack a pet and a clown because he'll just summon another one. What clown's just a vanilla? Dream Clown, oh boy. This is a monster. Horror the Underdog. Not a bad card. Every time you draw a vanilla monster, you may reveal it and then continue drawing cards. It's pretty good. I'll set this and let's get rid of the Dream Clown before it becomes a problem. Alright. Ooh. An awkward type monster. Okay, so that doesn't synergize super well. Another pet and a clown. Well, he only has one left in his deck at least. Yeah, that card is whenever it's destroyed by battle. When this card is sent to the when it's sent to the graveyard, period. You can banish it to special summon another one from your deck. Not a bad monster. Both penguins, whatever, but decent card. Okay, let's go to battle. Let's clear the last pet and the clown. Mass Clown. Okay, finally got his life points. Flying Penguin! At least I can use the equip on it. Ryukushin Clown. When score is summoned, excluding flip summon. Special summons like one face up, monster in your opponent's field, and change its battle position. It's okay. Ah, well, I win. Also, yes, you do have a duelist level, but unlike the Sacred Cards or a Chef of Destruction, it doesn't stop you from using certain cards. It just unlocks new packs. That's all. So about 1,000 from that. Don't get used to seeing that, by the way. Money becomes kinda tight in this game. Alright. Let's go to class. Actually, I'm going to go to the raw yellow dorm real quick, because Pharaoh likes to hang around there, too. Yep, here he is. As if on cue. No, I didn't mean that... Hate it when that happens.